Coming up tonight, unveiling of new logo, strengthening disaster management, and government committed to achieving high standards. Good evening, I'm Tanyala Ngavindi. The New Look Investment Fiji logo was showcased to members of the media by Chairman Adrian Sofield and CEO Mr. Rovuni Ulila after being initially launched by the Prime Minister Commodore Bainimarama at the Prime Minister's Export of the Year Awards in Nandi recently.
As government's first one-stop shop for any intending foreign investor to the country, the new logo depicts the collective desire by the 22 agencies aligned to Investment Fiji to help promote a cleaner and safer environment now and into the future.
Fiji Trade and Investment Bureau has existed for around about 20 years. The connotation of that is somewhat bureaucratic, you may say, particularly with the word bureau in it. We were asked to look at rebadging ourselves, reinventing ourselves, and I believe we're doing that very successfully, not only in the new logo but in the way in which we're operating here at Investment Fiji. Our logo is very representative of what we have done and what we are proposing to do.
Apart from the two appealing color tones of green and blue, dual sans regular and bold fonts have been chosen for the typefaces.
The colours have been chosen to represent the environmental issues that we face here, the blue of the ocean, the green of the land. We also, the logo has also been able to be produced in monotone, which is indicative of the progress we're making, particularly with our new websites that we've been setting up. So what we're doing is moving Investment Fiji forward. We're aligning ourselves in a similar way that Tourism Fiji has been aligned. Government policy is to bring these particular organisations and bodies more into the current line of thinking in an international sense.
But despite the many challenges, together with the various amendments in policies made by previous governments and boards, Investment Fiji believes that the future looks more promising now when considering the increased level of investment into Fiji since 2006.
And if you take an example in the way that Town Country Planning and local government and Ministry of Lands and TLTB did the new cement factory down at Welakutu, it took them 8 weeks rather than the norms of 12 months or 18 months. So there is a step basically in the process. Hence that has given the 22 agencies a benchmark in that arena, because to do it in 8 weeks, that is a big plus compared to what that used to be the norm of 12 months or 18 months over, especially as you touch down to anything to do with the land or tourism or agriculture, and those are challenges that adding on to what the chairman had said earlier.
Both Mr. Sofield and Mr. Ulila further acknowledged the immense support given by the Fiji media throughout this year. And today's media relaunching of the new logo will endeavour to maintain the vital link between the two stakeholders. It's certainly a Christmas worth celebrating as Investment Fiji looks forward to a prospective 2012.
It may look a little like paradise, but in Fiji, we really do mean business.
The strengthening of the community-based disaster risk management workshop was conducted by the National Disaster Management Office at Studio 6 this morning. The highlight of the meeting is the outcome of the JICA-funded project of installing the early warning system in the Bar River Basin.
Stakeholders gathered this morning to discuss the progress of this project, which began in October last year. The project selected Bar River Basin area as its pilot site with the purpose to set up a sustainable system in which residents are able to evacuate properly through capacity development. Areas chosen for this project are Nasolo and Nawangarua villages. The project also focuses on capacity development of related governmental organizations for issuing alerts at the time of disaster. It is a regional project, thus similar activities are being carried out in the Solomon Islands. A review was carried out in October this year to find out the effectiveness of the project. It was revealed through the review that the project was making progress despite facing challenges such as delays in the collection and transmission of water and water level data.
The importance of the community-based disaster risk management has been emphasized in many frameworks. such as the Framework for Action 2005 to 15 in Madan, the recent held third session of the Pacific Platform in Auckland, as well as the Hyogo Framework for Action 2005 to 15. You may see that a lot of frameworks are with us. However, much more importance should be placed on the practice on the ground. In this sense, coordinated efforts should be mobilized among the community level as well as the different layers of the government level.
The review also revealed that there is a need for closer communication and coordinated effort among stakeholders and NDMO. Sen stressed that NDMO is expected to take the lead role to coordinate and provide standard for disaster management activities to all stakeholders. This project is set out to reach the goal of the Roadmap for Democracy and Sustainable Socio-Economic Development 2009 to 2014.
Government's commitment to achieving higher standards has been given a big boost following a visit by representative of China's Executive Leadership Academy of Pudong. The visit has seen the strengthening of the Fiji-China relations. China is well known for the high standards it strives towards, and Fiji believes that it can learn a thing or two from them.
Fiji and China share strong cultural and economic relationship, which has been a precursor for the close ties between the two countries. And not only is these relations going strong in terms of aid, but also technically, China has been helping Fiji achieve the desired outcomes in terms of public service deliveries. Recently, the Fijian government's public service reform was given a boost following the input by China's leading leadership institution, the China Executive Leadership Academy Pudong, or CELEP. CELEP is here to help uplift the standard of heads of ministries, not only to lift the standards of service delivery, but also timely, efficiently and effectively. At a farewell lunch for the CELEP delegation at Ballroom House yesterday, Minister for Foreign Affairs Ratu Inoke Kumbambola says China supported Fiji during a time when our traditional partners shied away.
Fiji values its relationship with a great nation, which is based on mutual respect and vital support, political and economic support during our challenges when most of our other traditional partners have moved away from us.
He says the agreement between CELEP and the Public Service Commission has been beneficial, with a number of civil servants undergoing scholarship programs for higher education offered by Chinese government and universities. And Fiji continues to benefit from this friendly gesture, which has positively contributed to Fiji's human resource development and the efficient running of government services. Permanent Secretary for Public Service Pramesh Chand says the visit by CELEP only strengthens the friendship and bond and common values shared between the two countries.
This Chinese delegation is from the China Executive Leadership Academy in Pudong, which is in Shanghai. We have had a few exchanges between PSC and that institution, which is called CELEP. It is an organization which specializes in senior level leadership training, and given that this is one of the priority areas for public service, the area of leadership development and training, we have had a few visits, and few of our officers have been there, and this is a reciprocal visit from their side to come and understand better what the particulars are here in terms of what we're trying to do and what we're trying to achieve, and as well as what they can do to help us in that area. So this cooperation program between us and CELEP is likely to grow, and in this area we are looking at in particular exchange of officers between the public service in Fiji and that institution to allow for them to be exposed to high levels of leadership training.
He says Fiji will continue to work with Chinese friends on how to lift the service for Fijian people.
And given China's rapid process of economic growth and industrialization, there are obviously many things we can learn from them. And one of their philosophies there is the can-do attitude, that let's not question why we have to do this, but the can-do attitude where it has to be done. where we need development, where we need to go to the next stage.
Over the years, more than 58 civil servants have benefited from the program, while some more are earmarked for further training.
Coming up after the break, Housing Authority Roadshow moves west and frees on residential tenancy and ground rental till December 31st.